What's up? It's Chris from StonefoxMedia, and some people are none too happy. None too happy with my opinion on HD remakes and why they need to stop and why some of them are just plain stupid. I read a lot of comments, a lot of them were very valid, made a lot of sense, and perhaps I didn't accurately explain my position on why some of these remaster games need to stop. Some of them need to stop. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify that, for you guys real quick. I'm going to try and make this video as short as humanly possible because I know you all have to go shopping and do things that you don't want to do. No, it hasn't happened. So let's get started with this whole entire God of War 3 Remastered Edition. Right now, I have the PlayStation 3 versus PlayStation 4 screenshot comparison, and there's not much of a difference. It's going from 720 to 1080, but if you actually look at the game itself, just look at it. Tell me which one is the PlayStation 3 version and which one is the PlayStation 4 version. I'll wait. You probably guessed correctly. This is the PlayStation 3 version. If you were wrong, then it didn't make much of a difference. So let me give you another one. Which one is the PlayStation 3 version and which one is the PlayStation 4 version? Then you're probably all wrong because those are both PlayStation 3 versions. This is the PlayStation 3 version versus the PlayStation 4 version. It's not mind-blowing. It's not... It's just a remake. Now, there are valid reasons why people may need a remake of a game. There are valid reasons. If you're about to continue a franchise, that makes perfect sense. If they're going to make a God of War 4 or, a Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. I heard they're working on a sequel for the Final Fantasy Type 0. Okay, cool. Cool. That makes sense because you got to bring people back into the franchise so they know why it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do Dark Cloud 3 or, Legend of Dragoon 2, it makes perfect sense. That makes sense. I can't argue with that. But remaking a game that came out, say, last year, doesn't make much sense at all. You can't defend it. You can't sugarcoat it. It's the same game. And when there's no discernible difference between the original and the new remastered edition, then yes, that becomes part of the problem. Okay, some games are deserving of a HD remake, and I know a lot of people don't agree with that, and they think that, no matter what game you put out, it's all good, it's all cool. If you remade Castlevania 4, one of the best gaming soundtracks ever known in gaming. Look it up. It is. It is an amazing game. That one is deserving of an HD remake. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do something like Dark Cloud or Dot Hack or, these games that deserve an HD remake, even Star Fox, the original Star Fox, deserves an HD remake. Makes perfect sense, but it should be an accurate representation of the technological advances over the last 20 years. It shouldn't be like, oh, we're just going to make it look a little bit better. That's a cash grab to me. I'm sorry, it just is. It's not right. Okay, there's even movies, you know what I'm saying? If you were to do Star Wars original, episode 4, 5, 6, if you were to do those and then, HD remake them, which they already did, of course. But when they remade them, they look better. They changed things about them. That made you go, wow, that looks way better. But if you just bust out the same game from last year, if you want to do, what was that game? Infamous Second Son. Are you going to HD remake Infamous Second Son? What's the point? What is the point? And so I wanted to explain to people, my little position on it and why I believed that some games just don't need to come out. Some games don't need to be HD remade. It's okay. If that's the case, then you should have just made the systems backward compatible. That would have saved everybody a lot more time. It really would have. Look at PlayStation 2, Xbox 360. How many games were HD remade from the original versions? Not a lot, not a ton. This is becoming like greatness awaits, where now it's like last generation's greatness awaits. That's not right. It's not fair. It's not fair to people, especially if you want to charge full price. Come on now. And I know a lot of people never had the systems before. That's cool. I understand. I'm just being real with you guys right now. And yes, maybe they need to play some of these great games. It's only right. But don't bust them out and be like, oh, this God of War version is remastered. And how much? What's the big difference? What's the mind blown? That's basically my opinion on this whole entire remastered edition. Some just don't need to be done. Well, that's all the news I got for you guys today. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and Facebook so you know as soon as my news becomes available. Thank you guys for watching, and I will holler at y'all later. Thank you guys for watching my whole entire episode. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button, and after that, go to my StonefoxMedia store. Get cool things like shirts, iPhone cases, you name it. Even got mugs. There's nothing in the mug.